everybody. This is Coach Tara Woodruff, the helpful entrepreneur, coming to you this beautiful Wednesday afternoon out of my home office here in Holiday, Florida. Did I just sound like a radio announcer? Kind of felt like one, but anyway, it came out smoothly. It didn't stutter. Today's subject for my video of the day is getting past your fear and creating your fears to be your best ally. Why do I pick this subject? Because I know, because I've done it before millions of times. I think I spent half of my life this way. In fear of what the outcome would be. Fear of rejection. Fear of success was probably the biggest thing. If you knew me in my past, I may have been a lot of fun, but it was obvious that I was deathly afraid of my own success, and therefore I sabotaged myself as often as possible. So I've got a pretty good relationship with fear, and what I've been able to do over the past couple of years, I guess, ever since I quit my job and really went through some woe struggles, and now that I've found my home and I'm totally just I'm in the flow of it, and I'm loving life. And when I get afraid of something, I get kind of excited because I know that I can use that. I know that I can help myself advance, become a better person, a better marketer, a better leader, a better follower, a better team player, if I allow myself to recognize the fear and use it for my own benefit. Okay, so how do you do that? Do you want to hear some examples of how taking the fear that you have can create a better existence for yourself, and how fear can keep you from living the lifestyle that you are desiring, and keep you from having the resources to help the people that you're desiring to help, think about it. If you start to discover how to turn your fears into your gold mine, you're going to stop giving yourself excuses that will hinder you. Yesterday I was on a hangout, and Miss Nicole Cooper was on there, and she was talking about a big time fear she was having recently. I've been around with Nicole for a while. I've actually been her direct downline before, and I've also been in teams in a couple of different companies. She's really dynamic, really super smart, determined. And when she was talking last night about the current company that she's in and what she was working through at that time, now this is going to blow your mind. She was afraid of being able to really help someone. She had had plenty and lots of success in the past with other endeavors. But one thing that she was lacking the whole time, that she felt she was lacking, was that she wasn't seeing her team members being able to create that same success for themselves. And that's definitely no fault of hers. She's so amazing that she thought that was something that was stopping her. That's what she was afraid of the new, or not, it's not necessarily new, but her current endeavor. Because she knew people that she brought into that business, if they followed her instructions, they were going to have the same success as she is. They were going to come darn close, if not all the way. And it's the truth. And what she had to work out with that was allowing that to be true, allowing that to be something that she could do. And I think, maybe I'm making assumptions, but I think what her real fear was is that she wouldn't be able to do it again. That she wouldn't be able to help her people achieve the success that she really, really has herself and that she really wanted for them. The whole idea of the particular platform that she's using is duplicatable easily. And I think maybe she was really, I'm making assumptions here, really afraid that maybe again she wouldn't be able to bring her people to an opportunity that they could succeed at. I think that's more like it. And I tell you what, I know she is, and I know her people are, and I think it's beautiful. Now we're talking about somebody with CEO mindset. We're talking somebody that's very analytical, type A personality, Her first 2 years on the couch off her laptop trying to figure out how to make a living, and she was doing side work, and she was writing articles and blog posts for people and doing assignments that way to bring in money right now. Money mailbox, money queen. You remember that? Well, that's her. She's so ambitious that she's willing to do whatever it takes. And the thing is not everybody is, or not everybody has that kind of drive. So now they don't have to have her drive all the way. All they have to do is follow her instructions. And she is helping create success story after success story after success story. And if Nicole Cooper hadn't faced her fears, she wouldn't be able to do that. She just wouldn't. Okay? When I quit my job, I was afraid. And I had good reason to be afraid. That I wasn't going to be able to make it. That I wasn't going to be able to make my stand in my life. And I knew it was going to be hard. And I didn't know how long I was going to have to struggle. And I didn't know how long it was going to take. Until I got to the next spot where I didn't have to be so afraid of what was going to happen next. It took me a couple of years. Now, what I did in that entire time was every day I got up and I faced my fears. Sometimes my fears were so crippling that I would get almost like a catatonic state. Like I would be like, oh my gosh, I'd be afraid. Ready to quit. Ready to throw in the towel. And what I remembered about myself in the first part of my life was all those times I threw in the towel when things got just a little bit hard. And that I knew that I had developed a character in my life and my personality that I could hold out when things were really hard. And I did. And I got brought to and led to and discovered things that just really have taken the edge off all that fear. Granted, I'm not at 10K a month yet, but you can watch me. I will be very shortly. I know it's right around the corner. I know I have my hands in the right places. I have my millionaire mindsets all in the right places. I have people that I can turn to help me. I mean, I got on the computer today with a millionaire. And I shared my screen and he helped me do some technical stuff that I probably could have figured out. No, I couldn't have. Should have known how to do by myself. You know, he spent half hour with me, helping me. Now, if I was afraid to talk to a millionaire about getting a little bit of help, I wouldn't have got it. And I wouldn't be able to do what I was able to do today. Which was make some extra money doing some extra things and helping people with capture pages and video templates on my OneUp system. You know, not everybody's got, not everybody wants to do that. And I like doing it. For me, it's just like, bloom, 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 bloom. So why not? Why not? Now, if I was afraid, I get this all the time. I have people asking me questions all the time that all I'm going to do is go ahead and message Kenny or Cedric and ask the question, and then I'm going to come back to them and say, well, this is what Cedric said, or this is what Kenny said. You know, like, because they're afraid to actually cut. Like, these people are people. Think about this. This is another thing. If you're in network marketing and MLM, let's go direct sales. And there's a big fish out there that you've had on your friends list and whatnot, and you've been watching, and you know they're a big fish. You know they're 6 figures, maybe even a month. And you really want to show them this program that you're in. You really want to show them the product. You really want to show them the opportunity, and you want to get them interested. And you start relationshiping with them. Now, if you're afraid, if you're intimidated by somebody that has a lot of success, you're not going to even start relationshiping with them. And then you won't even get to the point where you can say, hey, if you've got some time, I'd like you to take a look at this. Rich people look at everything. They might not say yes, but they look at every offer put to their table. What if you were too afraid to do that? And then you turn around and some guy that's, maybe a rank above you or somebody that was equal to you at the same time wasn't afraid, and they got that big fish on the hook, and they brought that big fish in the company, and that guy and that big fish are walking up on stage receiving $250,000 bonus checks. Because you were afraid. You know what I've noticed about big fish network marketers? They don't join other big fish network marketers. Why would they? So, stop allowing fear to get in your way. Stop telling yourself, I can't do that. The only reason why you're saying that to yourself is because you're afraid that you can. and you're afraid that you're going to make a fool of yourself, and you're afraid you're going to fall down. But you know what? You've got to be able to do that. You've got to be able to fail and make a fool of yourself, or you're not going to learn what it is you need to know. Okay? You just won't learn if you're not afraid, if you're afraid to put yourself out there. You'll never develop that skill that you admire in other people. If you ever seen Cedric Harris on stage, he's like, what? What? You know, if you're not able to get over your fear of getting up on stage and freezing and making a total fool of yourself and having to refund that, $1,000 keynote money, whatever it is, because you didn't get it, you were like, you'll never get good enough to do it again. If you can't develop your skill that you want to know, you don't have to be a natural talent. What you have to have is a lot of heart. You got to want it so bad that your fear is nothing. You just squash it right in the face. I'm going to read one thing for you before we go, okay? Don't run off. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth sticking around. Should have had this all set, but I think about this. It's coming right up. Don't go away. I'm going to read something to you that's very important. It's very important for today. And where are you? Here it is. Ready? I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. That's Frank Herbert. That's from Dune. That just gave me chills just even saying it. I'm going to put the quote underneath this video here, and right directly under that is going to be the special link in which you will be able to actually work directly with me and have a personal business relationship with me. Click that link, put your email, your name, and your phone number in there, and let's get to work, guys. Let's make some money. I am here to help create, because I can't do it by myself, the next success story. Okay? It's Coach Tara. Thank you very much. Please like, share, comment, and tag Gary Vaynerchuk in this. Thanks. Bye.